another layer of stuff, just like another polish. But if they don't want to, obviously, that's a lot to do in one day. Let's say she comes back in a month and she could layer this on top of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what I do with most of my actual clients. We layer it on top of what's already there. So that's why, and that's not what you're seeing here, because we're at a show, I have to showcase to you this, so that way you know. Because I know it's not a realistic scenario, because like, wow, this is a lot of steps. Do you do this to all your clients? Obviously not. So that's why I say use like, you can layer it on when, maybe it's a festival or whatever it is that they're doing, or a party, and it's semi-permanent, so it's not, I don't know how.
Well, direct dye is different because it's a pre-light and who knows how long it'll take. So what I used to do was kind of like a corrective color service. So I would have a base price for the lifting. It would just be, let's say, 3 hours, minimum of $250. I'm just going to throw that out there. You guys would probably be more because the conversion is crazy. So whatever that 3-hour block would entail, and then every hour beyond that, you would charge another $50 or $75. So that's the way I did fashion color, because you never know what you're getting into, and you definitely need to charge for the time you're putting in, because this is not like easy stuff.
Plus, your colors are so expensive here.
You use a lot of
$25, $29. I mean, yeah, you definitely have to charge. So, okay, one last section, and then we are done. Yay! Okay, so what I like to do is when I look underneath, I see that we have silver, we have blue, we have pink on top, but what we're missing is lavender on top, right? So what I like to do is I always like to put the silvery color closer to the root area. I feather that on first. Okay, so we're missing a lavender up here on this side. I also like to check this side, see what's going on, because you don't want it to look like a little too much purple on top, a little too much pink on the bottom. So you need a little balance. Even though you're being creative, you still need to think where you're placing the color in. And I always like a little pink around the face, because I think pink is friendly. And it's a little safer, pink. I think a lot of all these nasty things when I think of pink, for some reason.
Someone had a question. Oh, yeah, Mimi, you haven't colored her tail in a long time, right?
Mimi's tail. Do you guys know my dog, Mimi? I named her after Mariah, because I love Mariah. I'm obsessed. And so I did a tutorial on her, and we're actually going to film a second one in July. And I know a lot of people are anti, or PETA, animal cruelty, but these colors are doggy safe. I don't know. I have my partner order them somewhere. And
they're vegetable based, so if you lick their tail, it's just like they're licking like a cucumber. Like, it wasn't perverted. If he said it would have been. It wasn't perverted. So it's totally safe. It's totally safe.
Yeah. All right. Okay, stand up, darling. Okay, so turn around. Isn't that cool? You guys see it? Every now and then I fall.
I'm not saying it.
All right, well then we're gonna let you process for whatever, and then we'll get on to our next move down.